Hey, how's it going, guys? Given here's a video, I'm doing a video on the backwards compatibility of Call of Duty and why it will probably not be backwards compatible and the real reason why that is. Now, before we start this video, I want to let you guys know that I just got back from a 5-hour orientation into high school. It sucked. It was terrible. Honestly, I just spent 5 hours of my life sitting and listening to people hype up the high school. It was just boring. But besides that, I'm going to be sort of tired, not really too into making videos right after a 5-hour orientation, but we're going to be doing it anyways. I'm hoping you guys can enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'm hoping you guys can learn some stuff. So getting into this video, so looking more into the Xbox One and how the backwards compatibility is going to work, it's going to work through an emulator. And what an emulator is, because I'm guessing a lot of you guys don't know what it is, and I honestly didn't know what it was until a week ago. What an emulator is a program that imitates another program or device. And in this case, what Xbox has been trying to do is pretty much make a program that will imitate exactly how the Xbox 360 plays their games and pretty much give it the same feel. Now, in this case, what they're trying to do with this feel is, the same home button interface. This will show right here, and, as well as being able to recognize when you're putting an Xbox 360 game into the Xbox One, so you can download it offline and be able to play it through that. But the real reason why this is cool is that no publisher or developer would have to change their game at all for the games to actually be backwards compatible. And so in T Martin's video he uploaded about a week ago, exactly a week ago actually, he pretty much talked about this, and he sort of sided with Activision on this one, where he said, Activision probably doesn't want to do this because they would have to spend money recoding their game.
Anybody who has an Xbox One, you're going to be able to play select titles from your 360 on that console, which is pretty cool. Now, what do I mean by select titles? Is it not going to be everything? No, because there obviously is quite a bit of work involved with making sure these old titles can play correctly on the new consoles. There's coding and all kinds of stuff going on like that, so only certain publishers are going to be supporting something like that.
But they really wouldn't have to do that, so it makes you think, well, why would they not want their games to be backwards compatible? And so now, if they're not losing money, they're probably wanting to make money. In this case, how they're making money is through, selling remastered versions of the older games, which is probably going to be happening in a year or so. Now, they've actually talked about this in the past, and this would be a great time to do it, or actually it'd be a pretty terrible time to do it, but they're going to do it anyways, where they could sell their older games for a good profit and actually make some money, which is, that's what Activision does. They've pretty much focused on money before the game itself and the game experience for any player. Now, two reasons why they're going to be doing remastered versions of the games is, first one, that's just how they operate. That's how Activision does their mojo. That is how they live. They just make their money off of, people that aren't really smart and are willing to buy their stuff. Now, the second reason, and the deeper and darker reason, it's not so dark, but it's just interesting, is that Activision has lost 50% of their sales in Call of Duty per year over the last 4 years, which is huge. With anything, if you're losing 50% over a few years, you're doing something terribly wrong. They've gone from 30 million sales, which is a lot, down to 15 million sales, which is a lot, but it's not as much. With them losing so much money, they probably want to find a way to actually make some of that money back yearly, and so making remastered versions of all the Call of Duties could be their easy to get out of this without spending much time actually fixing a game, and just say, what we'll do is, we'll make this game better graphics, add new servers, which will probably be recycled from the old servers, slap it on a new console. There we go. That's how they're gonna do it. Probably, I'm guessing that's how they do it. Now, it's basically how I take on the situation. Now, if it's something else, maybe it's this with Sony, how they can't do anything with Xbox, they can't interact at all, something we don't know about. Maybe Activision sold their souls to Sony. Maybe they did something really weird with Sony. Maybe they said, oh, we'll only provide Sony with all the special stuff with Call of Duty, and we won't make any deals with Xbox. That could be the case. I don't freaking know. I honestly am not part of Activision. I don't really know what they're planning. But then when we think about it, do you really want to spend $60 for new servers and better graphics for a game you already own? Just doesn't seem fair. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm hoping you guys learn some stuff, as well as I'm hoping you guys actually learn more about Activision, how sucky they are. See you guys later. GivenGaming out. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.